Do you know what's being built? Do you believe in the future?
It's from a company called Nano Things. As you can see, it's literally like a flexible temperature and location sensor that you can bend and literally peel the thing off the back and like attach it to something. So for me, I'm so excited about this one because it's the kind of application that you could never have built without helium. Like, there is no other wireless technology that would have allowed this to exist. Last of these examples for now is a company called Drone Deck. So you may remember a few years ago, I think Jeff Bezos at Amazon at the time floated the idea of like we should deliver packages using drones instead of people. Like it would be much more efficient. You could do stuff like 10 minutes after the order. Drone Deck is a company that's actually doing that today. They are using the helium network to do it. And again, these are companies that took several years to like bring their product to market, and they're now appearing, and we're super excited about some of the applications and use cases that are showing up.
What if you could do something where the drone could intelligently drop it into basically a post office box, a secure one? The top would open, the drone would land, drop it in, take off, and the box would be waiting for you. Well, welcome to Drone Deck. That's what it is. Yes.
Now, Helium has also been trying to do something similar with wireless for years, but they're just now starting a 5G pilot. They have a deal with Dish. What does Solana think it can do better here? Are you looking for corporate wireless deals along those lines?
I mean, I would love to take a Helium 5G SIM card and plug it into Saga. That would be amazing. That means this is a crypto phone running on a decentralized 5G network. So phones are the everyday device that you use. Everybody has one. You probably spend more time on your phone than on anything else. And the most important part about crypto and these networks is self-custody. And it's a really complicated piece because it involves cryptography. So not a lot of people understand it. Not a lot of people actually use wallets like Phantom, like MetaMask around the world. And the goal with the phone is to make that experience delightful and easy and simple, and have the user experience of like Google Pay or something like that.
You actually had a career in mobile back at Qualcomm.
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about a crypto mobile phone?
Oh, I mean, as soon as we started working on Solana, we kind of felt that, imagine everybody in the world using these networks. Of course, they're going to use them from their phones. And because it involves secrets and cryptography, given that it works a lot on the hardware layer, the firmware layer, it's kind of obvious to build all of these smarts directly into the device itself. So kind of having your hardware wallet be your phone just makes a lot of sense.
Telecommunications. I mainly worked for Verizon Wireless, where I deployed hundreds of 4G cell sites and basically built the network in the northern Midwest. And then as I went through my career there at Verizon, moved on to being a network engineer in charge of multiple data centers in the Midwest. And then finally, before I left, the first time I left the industry, built out their cloud platform for the worldwide Verizon cloud. So it's exciting. Like, I would never, ever think that the carriers would come up with something this disruptive, their existing technology, on their own. So that's what I'm so excited about, because it's going to make, I think, in the long run, the next 5 to 10 years and longer, much more affordable data transmission and a lot more reliable data transmission. And the way that the Helium network works, I love their community and their founder, the technology, because they're really focused on making it easy and simple and ubiquitous and sharing what they earn. Like, if a traditional telecom startup would start a new carrier and keep it all themselves, they're not going to share revenue with anybody. It's their revenue. But here, they're just open about it. It's all transparent on the Helium Explorer. It's just amazing. I think it's a huge step forward, like an exponential step forward in the technology that we're using to communicate with each other and the approach to it. And I think it's going to take years, but eventually this will be something that everyone will be talking about everywhere in the world that don't know about it already, about how affordable and ubiquitous.
The future's coming in hot, and it's bringing with it decentralized, people-run wireless networks. It's bringing in sensors that run the smart cities, and drone decks, and all kinds of crazy things, from geo-trackers, air sensor and quality controls, to thermal temperature control sensors. The future's coming in hot. Are you ready? Do you believe?